This video is for people who already test products, however, don't see the results which they actually desire. So either you're constantly breaking even or every product you test is kind of not profitable. And I just want to be very clear right away for everybody who's not testing products yet in dropshipping, don't watch this video. You're just wasting your time. You should focus your time into testing products instead of wasting your time on entertainment. However, if you are testing products but haven't found the consistency in finding winning products over and over again, this is for you. Okay, so I'm gonna give you a lot of practical advice here on exactly what you need to do if you see those outcomes. Number one, and that's a pretty hard one, is identifying if the problem is internal or external. Okay, and it's very interesting because most people think that if you test the right product with the right creative, with the right store and the right ad strategy, you're gonna see instant success for sure, definitely. Okay, and the crazy thing here is you don't have to. Sometimes you do everything right. However, something external comes in and basically fucks up everything. For example, it could be a shadow ban. So if, for example, you're advertising from a page which is shadow banned or from a Facebook account which is shadow banned, you're not going to have good results. It doesn't matter if you do everything right, the Facebook algorithm is going to make sure that you don't find winning products. And there's actually a couple of things like that, which you need to pay very, very close attention to and make sure that those things don't crush your business. Because sometimes it's the most easy and simple change you need to do. And in this example here, you just start advertising from another Facebook account and you start crushing it because you've done everything right so far. Okay? However, in like 99% of the cases, you're not doing the right thing. All right, and I've seen that most people who come to me, I look over the funnels and it's terrible. Like everything basically sucks. And they think there's no mistake in there. They really do the right thing. They have really good creatives. They select products which are really problem solving, really good, really engaging, working right now for other people, have good margins. Everything seems good on the surface for them. And the store looks branded, the store looks great. Also, the ads themselves are very professional and just look very good, and for some reason it doesn't work. Okay, and all these things I mentioned here are mostly complete bullshit. Like, it's really hard to judge for beginners what a good ad, what a good product, and what a good store is. It's not as clear as that. Most people who think that way, in reality, they have a terrible product, or they have a terrible offer, or they have a terrible ad. One out of those three things is mostly the problem. Okay, and you know what the most frustrating thing is? In most cases, testing more product is not going to solve the problem, all right? And this is a really tough pill to swallow because most people think they just need to push through. If they keep on testing the next product after next product after next product, they will find the winner just because it's a numbers game, okay? And in some cases, it might be true that if you test like 60 products, one out of them is going to be a lucky winner and you have no idea why and it's worked for some reason. First of all, obviously that's not what you want because you want to be able to replicate this. And secondly, you don't want to test 50 or 60 products to find a winning product. That's not the way to go, okay? You need to make sure that you're only testing really good products and don't just think to yourself, if I do more, I'm going to see more results. That's not the right solution in some cases. Okay? For example, I've also seen this way too often, that people kill products way too quick or way too late. Okay? If you have, for example, 5 ad sets and one of them is really, really profitable and the other ones suck and all in all you lost money, most people kill the product. Or they start split testing a crazy amount of things and just burn through money even though it doesn't work. And both of those things are wrong. Okay? You need to have a very specific couple of split tests which you do when something doesn't go your way. And if those split tests don't work, you move on to the next product. It's as simple as that. And there are very simple rules to that in terms of if you see the CPC, your conversion rate, your average order value, if you look at those 3 metrics, you should be able to decide what the main and most important split test is and how you should go about it. Okay? Now, the challenging part here is most people think, for example, the conversion rate is made on the store. And that's not necessarily the case. I've seen that sometimes your cost per click on Facebook goes up, and on the surface, on the soft metrics, it looks like everything is going worse, but you make more profit because the conversion rates also go up. And it's basically just less traffic, however, much better traffic. And for example, also people think that the average order value is made in the upselling. That's also not true because the average order value is made, first of all, in the product selection. Like you need to select a product where it just makes sense to buy 2, 3, 4 products. And the second thing is the ads are a huge part of the average order value. If you have a product which is easy to upsell and then you have an ad where you show a person using that product 5 times or whatever, or like with all their friends together, so many more people are gonna see that product in this light where, okay, this is a product for a social event. This is a product which I need 3 pieces of, and I'm gonna buy 3 pieces. And then you also can tailor your offer around that and make it even more compelling. However, my point is that reading the data is not always as straightforward as you think. Again, if you look at the average order value, in your head, your split test is gonna be, all right, my average order value sucks, so I need to split test new upsells. When in reality, maybe you just need to split test new ads, which is really important to understand. So you really need to think about the entire funnel as one thing and not dissect one at a time. And the other thing I want to also tell you here is break-even products. So break-even products are sometimes the worst thing that can happen to you, because you have a product which is doing all right for like a month or 2 and you don't test the next product. And you feel really emotionally attached to that product and you keep doing a lot of things for that product. However, in the background, you don't leave other things running or don't test new things. And that's a big problem. And first of all, it's correct to leave break-even products running. So if something is breaking even, don't kill it, obviously, because it's breaking even, you get free data, and you should be split testing more things to actually make it work. However, that should happen in the background, and your primary goal is to test new products. Because if you only test this one breaking even product, you're gonna have like a 2-month break, and you're not even sure if that product is gonna turn into profits or not. And the other thing you need to understand is when you test new products, you shouldn't test them on the same Facebook account, because now you have something which potentially could really work well. And then you start testing new products, and maybe you're gonna get blocked for testing new products. And then the old product, which is breaking even and doing fine, is also gonna get blocked, which is obviously really bad. So you need to make sure that you actually diversify in that sense. And the last thing I wanna talk about here is the type of people who actually are testing products in the dropshipping community are my favorites. Like if you are actually testing a lot of things, but something just doesn't work for you, it's not a big deal and you can just change up the strategy and you're gonna make it work. However, if you're not even able to test anything and you're here in this dropshipping community for years already and you're just not getting started, that's a completely different problem, which is a way bigger one, okay? And to be honest, my favorite type of students are the ones who are already testing things, already taking action, and I just tell them the tweaks and changes they need to do to actually see success, okay? If you're part of that group, click the link below, sign up for a free consultation session. We're gonna find out if you're a good fit for the program. And if yes, we're gonna start working together one-on-one, where I'm just gonna look at everything you're doing. I'm gonna evaluate every product you test, every ad you test, every store. I'm gonna give you the entire ad strategy, which I'm using. And the most important part is I am gonna look at your data and analyze it for you. All right. Every time you see the results, it doesn't matter if it's break even, profitable, unprofitable, whatever it is, you show me, I look at it and I tell you what to split test. All right. This is the most important part in dropshipping. Do you kill a product? Do you split test more things? Do you scale? When do you scale? How quick do you scale? Like all those questions are very complicated to understand if you're a beginner. And by beginner, I just mean you haven't made like 100K yet. So if you want to join, click the link below and talk to you there.